Odds. They're the foundation of sports betting, but most bettors don't actually understand them. Odds aren't just numbers. They're the sportsbook way of telling you what they think will happen and how much you'll get paid if you're actually right. Today, I'm going to break down what odds really mean and why understanding them is the first step to winning long term. Hey, I'm Jovani from Sharp Syndicate, where I teach you how to approach sports betting like an investor, not a gambler. If you've ever been confused by the plus signs or minus signs or how sportsbooks decide on odds, stick with me. By the end of this video, you'll see odds in a completely new way, and you know how sharps use them to find value. Before we get into sports betting odds, let's start with the most basic example of probability, a coin flip. There are only two outcomes, heads or tails. Each has a 50% chance. If someone offered you even money, let's say you risk $100 to win $100, that'd be a fair bet because the payout matches that true probability. But what if they offered you to risk $110 just to win $100 on heads? Suddenly, that bet's not fair anymore. You're risking more than you should for a 50-50% chance. That's exactly how sportsbooks make their money, by adjusting payouts so the probability leans in their favor. And this is where odds come in. Odds are simply probability expressed in sportsbooks language. Once you understand that, you can start reading odds the same way sharps do. Most bettors only see odds as payouts. You risk $110 to win $100. You risk $150 to win $100. Or you win $1,000 off a $100 parlay. But the real key is this. Odds are the sportsbook's way of expressing probability. Let's dive deeper into this. If a team is plus 200, the implied probability is about 33%, meaning the sportsbook thinks they'll win roughly about 1 out of 3 games. Now, if a team is minus 150, the implied probability is 60%, meaning they're expected to win 6 out of 10 games. Well, hold on. How did I even come up with those numbers? Let's learn how to calculate this. Underdogs, they're signified by the plus sign. The equation to discover the true probability is 100 divided by the odds plus 100. Now, if we were looking at a favorite, the equation is this. It's odds divided by the odds plus 100. So, plus 200 equals 33%, and minus 150 equals 60%. Once you know how to convert odds into probabilities, you can compare your analysis to the sportsbook's number, and that's where value lives. So, when you see a line like minus 150, don't just think, I have to risk $150 to win 100. Think, this is the sportsbook saying there's about a 60% chance to win. That mindset shift is what separates sharps from the public. Let's make it even more clear with a real example. For Monday Night Football this week, we have the Jets who are listed at plus 125 underdogs, while the Dolphins are listed at minus 145 favorites. Let's calculate the implied probability of these. The Jets are plus 125 on the money line, so we're going to take 100 and we're going to divide it by 125 plus 100, which is 225. That equals about a 44.44% chance of winning. Now the Dolphins, they're favorites at minus 145. If you took them on the money line. Oh, wait. Keep this in mind. We're going to ignore that minus sign as we dive into the C equation. We're going to take that 145, divide it by 145 plus 100, which is 245. This equals a 59.2% chance of winning the game outright. Now, if you look at this, if you add both of those two percentages up, the 44.44 and the 59.2, you don't get 100%. That extra percentage is called the VIG, the juice, or the hold. That's how sportsbooks guarantee they profit over time no matter who wins. Here's a pro tip. Always think in probabilities, not payouts. Don't ask how much money can I win. Ask what chance does this outcome really have? And is that better than what the odds suggest? That's the sharp mindset. Most games you bet will close to minus 110 odds on each side. That's the standard sportsbook price. At minus 110, you need to win 52.4% of your bets just to break even. That's just to cover the VIG, not even make a profit. Your goal as a bettor is to beat that 52.4% break-even line. Pro bettors consistently aim for 54 to 55% or higher, and that comes not from picking random winners, but from finding value and staying disciplined and sticking to your strategy. So now you know what odds are, how to calculate implied probability, and how to see the game the way the sportsbooks do. If you feel like you need a deeper understanding of what it is whenever you're looking at a sports book, or what the odds are, or plus signs or minus signs, go and check out this video I made here and where I break it down for you. I'm Jovani from Sharp Syndicate, and remember, most people bet for fun. We bet for freedom. See you on the next one.